we witness how the mundane becomes extraordinary, and how the extraordinary always hides a lurking dread. What is the price of beauty, and how far will we go to achieve it? Let the spiral reveal its truth. Story begin with one of Kiri's friends fell down from the roof while attempting to acrobatics. As the crowd gathered, despite dying, his expression was described as content. A new character, Sekino, is introduced and craves attention. Even though she describes herself as antisocial to Kiri, she wanted to stand out, and she loved it when people look at her, as if she want to be seen and noticed. After school, Kiri meets up with Shuichi at his house. They discuss the recent paranormal events. Shuichi does not believe in the attention, why people risking their life just to get attention, and link it with the mesmerism of the spiral in attracting people. He mentions that spirals suck things in, and the eye follows the pattern to the center, which is why people have been craving attention lately. He also recommends Kiri to cut her hair after he notices that Kiri's hair is getting longer. The next day, Kiri noticed that her hair grew longer. Sekino sees her and asks Kiri what she did to her hair. In that moment, Kiri realizes that her hair is all curled up. Kiri tried to get rid of her hair by braiding, but during class, the hair untangled and it became unbearable for her. In desperation, she goes to a stylist to cut her hair. However, as her stylist tries to shorten it, her hair instead wraps around and attacks the salon worker as the hair is cursed by the spiral. At home, she tries to cut it on her own, but every time she tried, her hair choked and strangled Kiri, which made Kiri give up in resisting it. Then we could first time see the power of the hair as charming, where it mesmerized people who look at it. At school, Kiri's attract every student with her hair. The teacher yells at Kiri to change her hair, but one of the curls launches at the teacher and then mesmerizes him. Sekino was extremely jealous with Kiri's new look, and she deluded themselves as a challenge, and she wanted to challenge Kiri with her hair. Kiri later heads to Kurouzu-cho station and everybody looking at her. After seeing Shuichi in the crowd looking and walking away, she began to break down and crying. Kiri also wondering whether the curse spiral on her hair draining her strength as she become weaker every day as her hair keep on growing and growing. All of the sudden, all the attention focus on Sekino, which also shows up with spiral hair like Kiri's. Sekino, deluded into thinking Kiri wants to gain more attention, proclaims that she won't lose to her. From that day, the school was a battlefield. Neither Sekino or Kiri's hair would budge, and the Kuriel just displayed themselves more feisily. Both Sekino and Kiri are sweating profusely as the hair draining their strength. Sekino gets more and more frustrated with Kiri until she snaps and attempts to suffocate Kiri, tightly wrapping around her neck. Kiri's and Sekino's hair begin to battle each other until Shuichi runs into the scene and cuts the part of Sekino's hair, and a moment later attempts to cut off Kiri's hair. He fails, and Kiri's hair attempts to suffocate him. Kiri couldn't take it anymore and fell to her knees and collapsed. Sekino, seeing this as a victory, proclaims her win and proudly walks away with her followers, and she is shown to be tired and frail. Shuichi luckily manages to escape from being suffocated by Kiri's hair. He theorizes that the hair grows by draining energy from its victim, and then cuts back to an extremely frail and tired Sekino, barely managing to stay awake. Sekino slowly walks towards a telephone pole, in which her hair wraps around the pole and continues to rapidly grow. Sekino gets more and more frail until she collapses and dies. Every little bit of energy in her body had been drained by her hair. Her hair remained on the telephone pole, displaying itself for several hours. From Junji Ito's perspective, the spiral is a mysterious pattern, and he attempted to find the answer to the secretion of this enigmatic shape. To understand the spiral, one must carefully observe it. Junji has drawn an answer to the secret of the spiral, but is the world ready?